if you have no players, how can I help create those in the body of the church?
Wow. So if you have no players.
You have no players, because this is the thing. I get asked this a lot. I get sent comments, Joe, I have nobody that plays in my church. Because I know a lot of churches nowadays use tracks, and there's nothing wrong with tracks. I want everybody to understand that right now. It's like, he's a track hater. No, we've done tracks. We use tracks. They're great.
We actually use tracks even now. We use a click track. And
right.
We have some of the pads, on these modern worship songs. There's so many pads on there, so we use tracks because we can't really duplicate that sometimes. But
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so like this question, I have no players, and I get asked that a lot. I have nobody here to play something, no instrumentalists. How can we maybe create those or grow those in the body of the church? And because most churches are small, but the more people that get involved, the better it's going to be.
Yeah. So first, if you play an instrument and you can teach, like I'm teaching a little girl guitar, and hopefully that one day she'll be able to, that's the goal, to get her up there on the stage or to play. So she'll be able to take that gift that she's, working on and to be able to use it for God. And so I think doing that, like giving people opportunity to learn, and even if you don't teach, like there's people like Joe that do, and so you can send them their way, and you can send them their way, and maybe they, and that could help somebody, because I know there's a lot of people want to learn guitar. A lot of people want to learn piano, but I think really encouraging people and giving them the opportunity to go and get a lesson, and you can provide that if you're a worship leader, and you play. So go ahead.
I've dealt with people like that, because if you want to learn guitar, thank you for that plugin, by the way. You don't play guitar, you can come here and learn at josephalamusic.com. That's www.josephalamusic.com. We will teach you how to play guitar. I've had some guys that have called, and they come on, and of course I'm doing my Brazilian sense of humor, and they go, Joe, I need a prayer. And I was I'm leading worship in 3 days, and I don't even know what to do. Can you teach me to play something in 3 days? And I'm like, whoa, get on your knees now.
Get on your knees now.
But we did it, and we go through it, we work with them. Y'all don't understand how much you can do if it's just simply strumming 4 chords down.
Yes.
Not doing this big fancy stuff. It ain't got to be big and fancy to do these things. And they get there, and they went, and they email me back, and they say, you know what, Joe? God bless, and it went absolutely great.
Yeah, there was a person who, I even had this thing where a person who was about to play D Now said, hey, how did you play this song? Because I used to play this song a lot in college, and they said, how do you strum it? So I sent them a video of how to strum this song and showed them how to play that. And so that was cool because they asked me to do that. So it's whatever you can to teach people, and then you've got to know that people are on a journey. Like, they're not going to be... Now, some people are so gifted. Some people are so gifted that and talented. The Lord has blessed them with that. But some people are also... They're still on a journey of getting better. But some people, it takes time. But they may not be able to get on the stage. Like a volunteer that's learning guitar may not be able to get on a stage for a while. Or take a youth. Okay, they may be able to do youth, but big church, they might not be ready for that yet because of confidence level, and being prepared and practicing and getting better boosts their confidence when they know that, on Sunday morning I can play these chords. I'm ready to do that. Then if they're not, just throwing somebody up there that's never done anything, it's probably not going to be, they're going to be nervous and kind of not wanting to do it.
Absolutely.
So,
and I can put some resources below the comments and stuff like this, or you can email me. But like Brock said, if you don't have people that play, there's people out there that can teach this kind of stuff, and you don't have to do much to be able to do that. Especially now in the online world, you can learn from anybody. Oh man,
and you can learn it's so cool about like worship songs and stuff. Like on YouTube or anything, you can learn. You can go on there and learn a lick, like a lead guitar lick. Or something to that song. People have so many things out there, tutorials.
And maybe you're not someone like, I don't think I just want to play? Well, there's awesome tracks out there. Maybe you're a singer.
Yeah.
And you're like, I enjoy instruments, but it's just not for me.
Yeah.
Well, play a track.
Yeah, and multitracks.com is a good place to go for that. There's a place called Loop Community. But we, tracks are awesome too. Especially a click track, and all that means is like a metronome in your ear. You have the metronome, it really keeps the band solid, and we use that at our church. But yeah, I mean, and if you don't have a certain, and that's one thing, if you have, maybe you just have your guitar, yourself, and your acoustic guitar, a piano player, and that's it on your praise band. Well, if you have tracks, you just go on there and then add the drums. If you don't have a drummer, bring that drum track in, and so. Whatever works for your church and stuff, that's the important thing.
And you mentioned that little girl, because tell me her name again.
Her name,
I should probably disclose a name on here. That's fine.
Okay.
I just thought about that. I was like, I'm not going to give names on here. But she was flat out adorable, and her heart in doing just praise songs. I absolutely love that to death, because you're teaching a truth in her. There's a lot of dangerous stuff out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's any job, anything in life you do. I mean, just whatever you're in, not just music. But to see her and learning and so excited.
Oh,
and
she's
I
excited.
was just like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
And anyone can do it. It just takes time in building relationships.
Yeah.
If you're a singer, a really good place to learn voice lessons is, I don't do any of that here. But it's because I'm strictly guitar. But Brock, if you want to email Brock, I'm sure Brock might do something.
It'd be fun.
You could learn tons from this guy right here, and so reach out and see if he'll do something like that. He might work with you.
It'd be fun.
And then you have the Unhindered Voice with Jeff Mathena.
Okay, I've heard of him. Yeah,
and he's phenomenal. And truthfully, and JP will tell you this if you listen to my brother on some of the tracks. That you can find in my store with a new album that just came out not too long ago.
Yeah, this week.
Yeah, Truth is No Emotion.
Yeah.
And for you guys out there, it charted, I'm drawing a blank, 14 on iTunes,
awesome.
the album. That's cool. That's for people like y'all that listen and stuff like that. That's just an absolute encouragement to us that you would take the time to listen to something like that and spreading the word of the gospel. Share it with people. God's word's not up for debate, and that's just the cool thing. But getting back to it, JP, when he started, could not sing. And if you haven't heard JP, I want you to go listen to what he sounds like now. Go listen to Truth is No Emotion. Go listen to Speed of Life, or Brock's favorite, I think, is Reversal.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Speed of Life or Reversal, John Paul Allen, Truth is No Emotion. That's the name of the EP. Go listen to him, and I want you to hear that voice. He could not sing anything, and he'll tell you that. But he took lessons with Unhindered Voice, Jeff Mathena.
He sounds great.
Fast forward 6-8 months later, and that's what he sounds like.
But see, and that's the thing too, being willing to learn and continue to grow. I mean, we're all on a journey of learning and growing, and we never stop. And so maybe there is a person on your praise team that does want to sing. Help them, or play. Help them along, or plug them with resources that if you're not able to help, those are good resources out there. So, and that's a good thing,